fans, we welcome you to Monday Night Raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sasha Banks!
For the first time since WrestleMania, and she goes against the women she's targeted since her return. Well, it all began 2 weeks ago. Natalya was in the ring, emotional after a loss at SummerSlam.
On Monday Night Raw. It's been 1 year today since my dad died.
It's boss time!
My closest friends. And that's why I cannot wrap my head around this.
Oh my God!
Last week I looked in the mirror. Sasha Banks, she's back. She is better than ever.
Oh, there's a little crybaby. To last week, and she's hotter than ever. So why is that? Beat me stupid with a chair. Need to be goaded into greatness. Mouse game. I'm gonna seek you out.
I can't wait for this explanation.
Everybody wants to know why and where Sasha Banks been, huh? 4 months I've been gone. Here is Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks. How Sasha Banks was seen crying at WrestleMania at the locker room floor. A WrestleMania tag team match that I cared absolutely nothing. Main event, WrestleMania against Ronda Rousey. On a couple amazing vacations with my WrestleMania paycheck, which money than I did for main eventing WrestleMania. I came back to work, but I had a plan. Gave her a big old hug. Your daddy would be so proud of you. And look who came to save the day, right on cue, Becky Lynch. And now here I am, center of attention like I deserve. I am the boss of the women's division because I am the talk of this division.
Boss. And here comes Natalya. Beeline for the ring. Go right after Sasha and taking Banks down. Heat it up in a hurry. It's become so emotional between these one former have a match later on tonight, and finally officials coming down to separate Sasha. Sasha claims she's the boss of the women's division. This has been a simmering for a couple of weeks now, and finally blowing up here tonight. Relentless. Hey, can you blame her?
Sasha Banks does, Renee. I've been telling people for years.
Sasha and Natalya are going at it. Braun Strowman goes one-on-one. AJ Styles, the 18 tag team turbo match.
Oh, that's gonna be wild.
Graphic, please. Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team Championship, baby.
We gonna raid tonight.
Ready? Because tonight, Monday Night Raw is getting off.
Introducing first, Ricochet!
Growing up, I idolized so many superstars who became King of the Ring as I climbed the mountain to become the next King of the Ring.
Drew McIntyre out of this illustrious tournament.
And his opponent, Drew McIntyre!
Well, you might get a bit of an idea.
Man looks good as king. Can do that, no problem. It's got to be.
I want to take a look at the brackets now for the King of the Ring. On the SmackDown side of things, Elias and Andrade have advanced.
For the first round, closes out
Homework knows he's got to shut down Ricochet early.
his aerial ability.
Whoa! Jay trying to elude McIntyre and run. Case in point. Oh! His rivalry with Cedric
Drew, and he's thinking, about Cedric Alexander.
4 years for this prestigious tournament.
All Drew is thinking about is becoming the king of the ring.
Coming!
Ricochet
No
lands,
one's
and
home.
it's Ricochet that did.
Who possesses
Plans in mind for Ricochet.
Fight out of this. And McIntyre spied first. Look at Ricochet back into the ring. Can he take advantage? Tire, middle of the ring, Ricochet face first. Again, we've learned a lot about the heart of Ricochet over the past number of months. pressing Ricochet, who lands on his feet. Ricochet!
Northern Lights this off. No way.
Oh! And now off the top rope, down goes Manson, the King of the Ring tournament. McIntyre at 2. The innovative offensive style of Ricochet.
For anything that Ricochet would throw his way, but that innovative style.
Ricochet heading up to the top.
Caught.
Oh, what a right hand! And Ricochet in the collision, and now using the crazy athleticism. Oh!
Glasgow! McIntyre overpowers the finesse of Ricochet. Drew's going to look for the insurance policy.
Oh, Ricochet caught him! Knees McIntyre down center of the ring. Ricochet.
The gas pedal for...
Oh, and that turns McIntyre. Oh, with a sit out. What does he need to do to put Ricochet away?
Drew's got other plans. McIntyre has backup plans.
They're looking to climb the ropes, up, fight out of it. Man, what athleticism and balance. Oh, the recoil!
Ricochet wants to make absolutely sure that McIntyre stays down.
630! Ricochet advances!
That was beyond gutsy. That was against all odds with Ricochet.
You know who meets him on the other side now? Samoa Joe.
In this, what Ricochet accomplished tonight. Not only did he advance,
Probably a lot of people are disappointed right now.
will be in action in the King of the Ring tournament. Indeed, it was
Round of
a big
applause
win.
from the WWE Universe. It's the A-lister, The Miz, taking on Baron Corbin.
And coming up next, the new tag champs in an exclusive interview.
Wants to step up and challenge us for these tag titles.
Now, Braun, are you challenging me for my Universal title right now?
Of course, I'm challenging Universal Championship.
Challenge accepted. You're on, partner.
At Clash of Champions. This is a first time ever situation, guys. Could be double champion versus double champion with one of them, yes.
Do it.
Introducing first,
It is our final first round matchup. They clash next, live on Raw. Monday Night Raw is presented by Sonic. Enjoy the Car Hop Classic. Miz set for action.
13-year WWE career, I've accomplished a lot. Now, throughout my 13-year career, I won it all. To becoming King Awesome!
In his way, however,
Baron Corbin!
well, if you were to take emotion out of the equation,
Nonetheless, let's take a look at the updated brackets here in the King of the Ring in the quarterfinals next week.
it's about all the
This
things
makes
he's
Greg
done.
Hamilton read off all of his accolades.
Miz and Corbin here.
Well, there's
And look at
other
Corbin.
matters at hand.
Shut up the A-lister once and for all.
In his head because of what happened, Sami Zayn.
Listen, Miz
There
has
they
not, that he has been in the past several years.
Looks on Corbin.
Oh, and Miz knocked over the top rope.
Guy.
It's not the same Miz. Miz, boom!
Oh, what a right by Corbin.
You want a king that will proudly lead an army into combat.
He can upset so many people. Oh!
All right, wait.
Baron Corbin was acting general manager. He was given another position for
Oh!
stature.
Back live on Monday Night Raw, Baron Corbin versus The Miz. This is first round act.
All the motivation in the world to claim the throne.
We heard from him earlier, listing it out, everything he's done here in WWE.
Listen, these rapid fire kicks. Moment.
Oh, and Miz with a double lead. What winning the King of the Ring tournament would mean. Miz top rope. Oh, and Corbin's down. Miz, the man who will face the winner of this match next week in the quarterfinals.
All these superstars know to claim the King of the Ring throne.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh!
This is in serious jeopardy right now, and this is what Corbin needs to avoid. Getting emotional in the middle of a matchup. Involved, but
Fair enough.
Oh, Corbin looking for a choke slam. Miz able to.
midsection. Here comes the end of days.
Miz, though, able to counter. Miz had to believe that that was his big opportunity.
Tractors. There is sometimes no better motivation than he rightfully deserves.
He really won't be a ruler. You get that. And look at Miz unloading. Miz saw it coming. Skull-crushing finale. Yeah.
My God.
That is why Baron Corbin will be your next King of the Ring.
He's more than a breather right now.
Try to regroup here after Miz. As Miz now goes out and gets Corbin.
This season, Corbin's down. Time to capitalize on an...
Hands on his feet. Corbin caught him. And Daisy advances to the quarter.
Come on, Renee. Detract.
No, I don't want anything...
Opportunity to be on the right side of history. It's about time the WWE Universe begins to realize.
Samoa Joe and Ricochet and Cedric Alexander and Baron Corbin will be in action along with Gable and Benjamin.
It's like a glimpse into the future.
Come on, that's got to be bad luck.
I was asked about some ridiculous pull to win King of the Ring. None of you actually matter to me. You couldn't accomplish a single thing that I have. Trust me, you will hear it from me first. King Corbin.
Plenty more still to come here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, nice.
And for the first time in 2 years on Monday Night Raw, it is Royal, and oh, what a prize they get. The
Braun Strowman, the Raw Tag Team
Raw in New Orleans tonight. There is the SmackDown Women's Champion. Here's part of the live.
Why Bayley has a score to settle. Bayley's the one that crashed the moment of bliss.
I'm the one sitting around talking.
The following contest is scheduled Women's Tag Team Champions, Nikki Cross.
Version of Nikki do we get?
So that somehow diminishes Nikki Cross's
No,
ability.
it's
She
not
is
what I
half
said.
motivated.
Is this actually coming from you, Renee?
I already told you.
Your pick to win the World Series is, Renee.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Tune in.
And look at
this.
Bayley now with a belly.
Gold digger over there cut me off.
Gold digger.
Motivation is the key here. Oh! A moment of bliss isn't a place for crazy shenanigans. It's an
In WWE, right?
And here's Nikki now back into the ring. Nikki understands a victory over and Bayley in all kinds of trouble.
For Nikki Cross, there's no denying that.
I've been saying that for like a friend, like
yeah,
a Nikki
would be
Cross.
awesome. You're not that.
Shoulders down, almost happy.
At the top, she's trying to change the entire division. Charlotte Flair only cares about herself. And
in the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Oh,
very aggressive Nikki Cross in there.
By the SmackDown Women's
Mai
Champion.
Tais last week.
Roll up, shoulders down here. 2 count kick out.
Uh-oh, Bayley a step ahead.
Oh!
Blocks into a suplex.
Yeah, but that bothered her midsection.
As in hindsight, Nikki's in jeopardy.
And Bayley, Bayley top rope now. Nikki's in trouble. There's the elbow from Bayley. Well, she continues.
Bayley not the only champion
From ringside tonight.
Here tonight, on top of all of that, you have the opportunity to become the new United States champion.
That's what I call winner takes all. And it's gonna no one to stop me from getting the Universal Championship. Getting these hands.
Tag Team Turmoil match. King Raiders.
You know, Corey, the Viking Raiders have been so impressive, but it's one of the
largest tag team turmoil match in WWE history.
So to put it on tag team turmoil against the former tag team champions, the B team. So
we can overcome the odds. It's Eric and Ivar looking to continue their swath of destruction all the way to
frequent tags in and out of the ring, doing a great job isolating Eric, and we have not seen a team able to
Team
Dallas
turmoil
and
match.
Axel, former Raw Tag Team champions in their own right.
Oh, Axel's down. Oh, here comes the tandem offense.
Oh, here's the Viking experience. Viking Raiders will advance to the next match.
Representing the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Hey, guys,
I wish them good luck trying to take that rage out on the Viking Raiders.
starting things off against Big Luke Gallows, and Gallows went right after Eric, and now Anderson into the ring is off the apron.
Gallows and Anderson trying to utilize the same strategy that the B team attempted to employ.
Anderson and Gallows just beating the hell out of Eric.
Unfamiliar territory for Eric and Ivar.
Took out his own partner.
Took out Eric in the process, as well as Carl Anderson.
This match.
That's just mayhem.
All four men beating the hell out.
Both teams have been disqualified. Therefore, both teams are eliminated.
Well, both of these teams have been eliminated, which means two new teams will start this.
Making their way to the ring. First, the glorious Robert Roode.
Both Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, very, very accomplished in singles competition.
This could very well be a dream team. I'm into it.
Tag team partner, Dolph Ziggler.
Are they going to meet What team are Ziggler and Rude going to take on in the next match and part of tag? Now here in tag team turmoil started during the commercial break. It's the
Caught having the Viking Raiders and Gallows and Anderson disqualified simultaneously. Yeah, but
Lucha House Party, they've been teaming for years. They give them a huge advantage here tonight against Ziggler and Rude. My guy.
Putting on a clinic here. Big
Grand Metalik knows what's at stake. He wants to head to Clash of...
just in time. Here comes Lindsay.
And Rude sent flying. And now Ziggler from behind sending... Oh, and kick right to the... By Ziggler. Dolph and Rude. Former two-time tag team champions. The Revival.
When it comes to tag team chemistry, Dawson and Wilder are...
Corey, what do they need to do, Ziggler and Rude, to try to knock off the Revival here?
second to none.
You know, Ziggler looking for a new lease on life as well after his run-ins as of late.
Doesn't surprise you at all. Dolph Ziggler's got one of the most impressive amateur wrestling backgrounds in all of WWE.
Dolph now collar and elbow tie-up with Scott Dawson into the headlock.
Bobby Roode.
Robert Roode.
Robert Roode and Dolph
I can call
Ziggler.
him Bobby. I'm friends.
Very physical matchup. Dawson whipped into the corner. Robert Roode, big back body drop to Dawson.
In the tag. Maybe not quite to the level of experience that Robert Roode possesses.
At Wilder level.
Teach the course.
The double team by Dawson and Wilder. Raw tag team titles in 3 weeks at Clash of Champions.
Dawson has spent recently with one Randy Orton over on SmackDown. Oh!
Stuck in the air and Dolph Ziggler right
doing
now.
a great job keeping Dolph away from his corner from making. Right to the...
now.
Ooh. Dawson just punishes that.
Just on the same page at all times. Shots.
Chance getting his way over to Rude now.
Dolph trying to... Now in the middle of the ring, Ziggler will land on his feet.
Great balance by Dolph.
Oh!
Rude knocked down.
Just that, but Robert Roode's legal. Thought we had an allotted 5 count to make the tag.
And Rude will plant Dawson. Rude and Ziggler has been eliminated. Turmoil continues here live on Monday Night Raw. Ziggler and Rude now taking on the former tag team champions.
Earlier tonight, but things are not looking...
Double team by the former tag champ, Hawkins.
There goes Robert Roode to the outside.
Good enough to put Ryder away. It is.
And Zack Ryder have been eliminated.
The champions.
I've got to say, I'm nothing short of shocked right now by the heavy machinery.
A little bit of a feeling out process, but things have been looking good, but now it's heavy machinery.
Rude and Ziggler match will head to Clash of Champions to battle Strowman and Rollins for the tag team title.
Tucker disagrees as well.
And the bell rings and the matchup's underway as Tucker goes tag team turmoil. Tucker into the corner. Great agility by...
Clash of Champions when you've got two big hosses like Tucker and Otis.
Double team by him. Look at the power of Otis with a vertical soup. And here comes Big Tucker.
Fluid tag team work by Otis and Tucker.
Rude back up on the apron and sends Tucker pay. And Rude now the legal man, driving Tucker into the barricade.
I don't think there's any disputing to this point. Robert Roode's been the unsung hero of this matchup. Covered. That expertise has come into play in a major matchup in 3 weeks at Clash of Champions.
Oh, neck Dolph. Oh, caught by Tucker. Launched into the...
Oh, man.
Here we go.
Rude tag, Otis tag.
Well, here comes Amelie, but very effective.
Just cool.
And speed. It's a caterpillar.
And Otis.
Look out, Robert. Monday Night Raw.
Close enough.
And Dolph Ziggler planted.
Oh, no.
Here comes Otis.
Say it again. Oh, no.
The caterpillar. Boom. Oh, that's going to put Rude away. And Ziggler with a super kick. Zigzag. Oh, there it is. The glorious DDT. Tucker isn't enough. Ziggler coming together as a team for the first time ever tonight.
Who happens to be the Universal Champion and the monster among men, Rollins.
It'd be hard to make a prediction on that one.
So we now know that Strowman and Rollins will defend the
Raw, but it's an official matchup. Later tonight, Sasha Banks takes on Natalya.
I don't know what's going on.
seen the footage. I got questions. Who did it?
I don't know who did it. But if I did, I still...
Who did it?
Conducting our own investigation. And we found who did it.
The whole world is going to find out what you did.
Who nearly ended your career. Are you ready?
Roman Reigns, will the big dog apologize? Find out tomorrow night on SmackDown Live.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Sasha Banks gets set for action.
Of Sasha Banks tonight.
It would completely shatter the mentality.
You see Natalya favoring her left arm. It's heavily bandaged, of course, the damage.
Here comes Banks.
And Banks sliding through and driven out of barricade.
For so long, I remember Sasha Banks when she first got hired into NXT. And open and honest and not worried about a facade of being liked. She's one of the best in the business.
It's been one of the... Why did you do this to me? You were my friend, so on and so forth. And now Natalya, however, unloading on...
Natalya's giving praise to her father.
Well, I mean, not to speak the likes of Sasha Banks. Natalya! What a suplex by Natalya! Sasha landing hard. And Natalya into the cover, and how humiliating with this
display of the power that Natalya possesses, launching Sasha Banks, folding the boss in half.
Right into the ring post by Sasha, and now Banks is taken over.
Because she's been acting like something that she's not. We are finally seeing the true color.
Came out here tonight and admitted that she was jealous, that she was upset that Becky Lynch got the main event spot at Wrestle.
That's envy.
And Banks into the corner, double knees, that's here tonight. But again, back to the injured arm. And now Sasha Banks, she saw the smile on her face.
She's rope and some sort of respite. Now he's got her knees under her just enough to minimize
that arm. And does she have any strength left in the injured arm?
Banks got it wrapped up.
Yeah, Banks, Natalya. Natalya's bad arm. What's Natalya going to do?
The way her excursions around the world, digging deep into her soul, got a payoff here tonight.
Well, Sasha tonight.
The standard of the division.
It wasn't deep soul-searching, Renee. It was...
She's already won the match, and now she continues to torture and punish Natalya. This woman has accomplished...
And Sasha Banks didn't accomplish most of those things with a smile on her face, kiss and bait, because now she has exactly what she wants. It's all about...
Last week on Raw, Gallows and Anderson caused you to lose by disqualification to Braun Strowman.
I am. Braun Strowman intimidated to do that because he's not going to get his hands on my United States Championship. Now, tonight...
U.S. Alexander takes on Baron Corbin. Also next week, quarterfinal.
And get some bold predictions over there.
And at 232 pounds,
Tony Storm versus Kaylee Racing for the women's championship. And, of course,
who, as you mentioned, goes in an absolutely foul mood. I asked
$2.99. Cesaro, Cedric Alexander. And how important, Corey, is
speed bump? Look at this. You could totally derail the moment.
Direction, delivers a chop of his own to Cesaro. And another one. Alexander sends Cesaro flying. There's
Alexander needs to stop taking unnecessary risks.
Oh, just like that. Hey. Just watch, bang, the impact. Alexander.
Oh! From the WWE Universe.
Alexander launching himself. Oh,
every single opportunity he gets, he rises to the occasion. Named King of the Ring.
That would jumpstart his career. Back live on Monday Night Raw. A serious situation has developed here for Cedric Alexander. He can ill afford an injury tonight, a week away from his quarterfinal matchup. Next commercial break, and how Cesaro has targeted the knee of Alexander. His offense is based on his legs and his leaping ability and his high flying ability. See him limping around and just not enough power there. Just one. Just can't do it. Just does not have enough. To the top rope, and Cesaro right back to Cedric Alexander. He's got a tremendous amount of heart and guts, but Cesaro punishing him.
Working again on this knee.
And Cesaro with a half crab middle of the ring. There's nowhere. Cesaro with a superplex to Alexander. And Alexander.
Oh, my God.
Look at that impact.
Good.
Couple of elbows to the side of the face of Alexander. Alexander this time, although
Daylight between himself and Cedric Alexander. Looking to tear the limb clean off a
just had him.
Sort of momentum.
On one leg.
No,
That way blocked by Cesaro.
Ankle. Cesaro sent to the outside only momentarily.
One more check. Here's the cover. But the question is this. How much damage has been done to the leg of Alexander?
Knee.
Well, I'll tell you, if the King of the Ring tournament is based just on heart, then Cedric Alexander won it. Jay defends the United States Championship against the monster among men, live.
Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins. Please welcome Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode.
In their eye, and you know they wanted just a little bit more than everybody else. And Braun randomly teaming up and becoming the tag team champions, that's fantastic. Going one-on-one for the Universal title against each other, and you know that match is going. You're looking at the real main eventers in WWE, baby.
Ring competitors, and incredible at that.
Right.
Your chemistry tonight is like you've been teaming for years.
Most athletic, best looking tag team in all of WWE.
And it will be absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Monday Night Raw has been lit. A Clash of Champions against the Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. Is it possible for these young men to hold it together? Focus!
I got my Mardi Gras mask right here, got my eyes wide shut on.
Hey, Styles, who do you have for that phenomenal Raw main event?
Styles for the United States Championship live next. And here's the current United States champion, AJ Styles. The chip match came about tonight. Last week on Monday Night Raw, Braun and AJ. Gallows got involved, forcing a disqualification, costing Braun an opportunity.
The ally would join the fray in the form of Seth Rollins, the
AJ's out here to remind everyone just how phenomenal he is all on his own.
The strange dichotomy for Braun Strowman, who tonight will be all on his own.
Information.
A lot of value in those championships.
And there is Clash of Champions from Charlotte, North Carolina, streaming live on the WWE Network. Because this match, we are now going to have a Universal Championship match where the tag team champions are the fault.
He will never back down from a challenge, but Seth was a little more anxious to defend the tag titles.
Braun Strowman! AJ Styles!
United States champion, it could be winner takes all.
And
He's a...
And here's Strowman now sending Styles over the top rope. And here's Strowman now. Whoa! There goes Styles.
Only 2 matches. Maybe it's winner take all. We've seen that.
Is fighting back in this match.
While we're all speculating, winner take all match. That's 2 matches.
Oh! Choke slam. Happen that way.
Anything is possible. I'm just saying. Everybody's talking about the past. You can never count him out of a fight, no matter the size of the opponent, as Braun Strowman Styles has.
AJ's always had the numbers game in his...
Trying to catch his breath, coming in.
Oh! Nobody home as Styles moves out of the way, and now goes for
any sort, and that's exactly what Styles just found.
How do you take the power away from...
Vicious intent from Styles.
Oh, and now a blow right to the back of the neck. Strowman's, and he's still down, and Styles has done a great job taking over this match, and again! Calf crusher! So they're a tap to the calf crusher.
Right in the middle of the ring.
He's gonna tap the Styles.
Strowman trying to summon something within, something that is just breaking out of the calf crusher.
And Styles has realized it. Headbutt.
He's up on his feet now.
Oh, trying to get the blood flowing. Power slam.
Sidesteps out of the post. Went back to his feet. Styles now driving. Strowman and the officials knocked off the apron.
Oh, AJ went to the eyes.
Strowman was going for a choke slam, and AJ
out. AJ Styles is simply exploiting an opportunity.
And Styles doing everything he can in his power, but Strowman lifts him up and slams him.
The original, the OC, look at this.
Anderson and take out Strowman.
Braun's fighting back with everything he has.
The referee's bowing out.
To the OC, and now turns his attention to Styles.
Oh, no.
The chair.
That's garbage.
Bar not legal competitors.
The monster is now unleashed.
The OC's feeling the wrath of Braun Strowman, but AJ Styles is...
Strowman has taken out Anderson and Guess. Strowman with a running power slam. Strowman standing tall tonight, live on Raw.